Alright, give me 1 second here to test the audio real quick, make sure we have gameplay and mic audio. Previous one, unfortunately, was a little bit quiet. It's testing out a wireless microphone, and I don't think it's gonna cut it. Um, check here. Um, um, yeah, so, unfortunately, the wireless headset is extremely quiet on the, OBS Studio. I don't know how to fix it. This one is much nicer because you can adjust the, microphone. At least I preferred the wireless, but again, terrible audio for the mic. So I may do a review video on it later. Um, yeah, we'll see. We're gonna play a little bit today. I haven't been streaming as much the last 2 days. I got a lot of tooth pain. Today's really the first day I felt like I've been able to get up and stream without any pain. Won't be here Sunday, Saturday probably. Gonna be out of town doing a trip to an oral surgeon for a full mouth extraction, get the denture process started, so I will not be here either Sunday or Monday of this week, probably both those days. If I can get a stream in, I will on Sunday. Monday's a definite no, most likely, unless it's an evening stream. And yeah, let's go ahead and test gameplay audio here real quick. Why are we suddenly dark all of a sudden? There we go.
Revelio.
Alright, sounds like everything's acting normal. Alright, sounds like everything's acting. So, yeah, we do need gold. That's the main objective right now. Let's see our gear here. We're good on that. 45, 49 offense. I just don't like the fur coat and the, like, as a standard, what did I say, standard outfit. It actually looks nice. Alright, that's 45. And all these, they are less. I think we pretty much sell everything else that we have to him. Looks like our gold isn't a problem anymore, at least.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Revelio.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Did I mute my TV? I don't think I muted my TV. Oh, nope, I didn't mute my TV. Okay.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out.
Let's see what else we can do for quests here. Uh, Sure. That's the wrong button. Brightness up. Sorry about that. Venomous Tentacula. I think we have to see her.
Revelio.
Come on in. Oh, not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacula. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell
I'm
you'll
just
go
happy to get
far.
my 600 gold. Alright, let's actually wait until daytime. I look for enemies here. So, I think there's still some over here. There might not be. I think we got them all earlier, actually.
This looks like trouble.
Really not, because we already took out all the enemies, I guess, here. And for... Hey, I think there's a fortress up here.
Wait, not quiet enough. Fight about as well as a puffskein. You'd be better suited for gardening than for vicious plum.
Okay, did we just waste... Okay, we still have like 4 mandrakes, alright. Apparently that doesn't count either. Yeesh.
Feels like I've been at this for hours. Hello? How nice and...
Oh, that was meant for me? Easily diverted.
I refuse to be defeated by a vegetable.
You can't stop us. You won't stop me.
Vegetable?
Why isn't the quest tracking? Let's get rid of these worthless spells right now.
Revelio.
I need to save here. Excuse me.
There's talk of what... That goblin elm you pilfered. I want that now.
Incendio.
Oh, that's clever.
Glacier.
Rookwood's...
I'll bet that one hurt. Confringo.
Now, if you guys would just get together.
Incendio!
Confringo.
Oh, barely a scratch. You'll need to do better than that.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Protego. Glacier.
Incendio!
Glacier.
That's not what I wanted to do.
You'll
Come
pay
on.
for that.
Was that meant to be an attack of some sort?
Police out.
Incendio!
What's up, person? Fight with God.
Confringo!
Incendio.
Are you even trying? That's Incendio!
What have you done? No. Confringo.
How am I supposed to do this freaking quest if it's not gonna attack multiple enemies at the same time?
It was you casting the full body curse on all of my clouds.
Potato!
Thought you had me there.
Incendio.
Incendio!
That's just careful. Confringo.
Damn these insufferable claws! Incendio!
What have you done?
Well, apparently that quest isn't going to register for whatever reason. I guess we need to go back and get another mandrake. Spend more gold.
Revelio.
Sheesh. Get, toss the mandrake at them, and they just have the shield,
Revelio.
unfortunately. I guess we need to find different enemies. Inside? I guess we need to go get more mandrakes because we didn't save before using the other 3 or 4. No, we want them out.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock.
You have 2 at least for us.
Oh, I'm
Oh, mandrake! I
always thrilled when a
used the
young one
freaking
makes a wise
wrong.
purchase.
I bought the freaking wrong ones. Hang on here. I saw that as chomping cabbage. I don't know why I saw that wrong. Sheesh. Alright.
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Yeah, well, I saw that completely wrong. My mind was still on the other one.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Uh, hang on. Yeah, I spent all that gold. Okay, those are spiders. Probably won't work for the quest. Is there challenges, I think, for these? Yeah, it's only until you do the class.
Potato!
That's just the beginning.
Death from above!
Why isn't it? It's not. Come on. Alright, for whatever reason, it's not registering.
Incendio!
Why? What is going on here? Pressing the right buttons.
Flash!
Yeah, it's like it's not registering. I'm pressing the buttons. What is going on here? Come on. Yeah, the...
Incendio.
It's not letting me...
Quite conductive, aren't we? Incendio!
It's not letting me, for whatever reason, do the LB button here. Let me check the level, but I thought the level... Yeah, we should be able to do it. Fire and use a mandrake. There we go. Finally.
I'll rip your brain out your ears and see how you like it.
Glacier.
Might want to look up.
Confringo.
Novice luck. You'll die for that. What are your thoughts on electricity?
Confringo. Revelio.
I do hope the audio for the microphone is better now that I've gone back to the old headset. Unfortunately, the wireless one had extremely soft microphone. We'll probably do a review video on it later. I think we're done there. Excuse me. Alright, what class is it? Herbology class. Having a little difficulty with allergies today, I think. Excuse me.
Revelio.
How wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
Apologies, Professor. Perhaps later.
Not to worry. I'll be here if you'd like to talk.
There it is.
Wingardium Leviosa.
We're just doing around a maximum potion? Okay. Alright, let's see what quest we can do. Definitely allergies today. Let's actually look at talent points. Going anything there right now.
Revelio.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble.
Yeah. Invisibility and Thunderbird.
A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Just like my gold, you don't want to see me, you want to see my gold. Trouble there. So, Thunderbrew. Invisibility potion. Huh? There's me spiders. Check the map here real quick. Really no enemies left for us? Oh, maybe actually down here.
Call out for me all you want. I shall be off spending my spoils in Hogsmeade. Ha ha!
Petrificus totalis! Confringo! Confringo!
Your turn to regret.
You disappoint me.
I've never seen such magic. Oh, you've made a great...
Tego!
Did that not work? Are you kidding me right now? Oh, I think you're supposed to actually stun him. You know, I guess we're gonna waste our gold again and That's why you save, folks.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lowing. Me a lot of time and trouble.
Yeah, now I don't have a fold, so I guess we're gonna have to try to sell some stuff and get some
I hope to see
animals.
you again. Farewell for now.
Yeah, sheesh. I think we were supposed to stun him with the lightning. Whatever that was. Hmm. Can I see dots here? I can't believe I didn't save.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Yeah, I gotta figure out where those dens are so I can actually sell some animals for that gold. Okay, that's not where we want to go. Hang on here. It's like they aren't showing up on the dens aren't showing up on the maps, even the ones we visited earlier. So I don't know what's going on there. Actually, I think there may be one down here, so we'll go. Yeah, I'll go over there. That's why you save, so you can go back and redo it if you need to. Oh, is it further down? It's right here, actually. Oh, wrong button.
Professor Howin will never believe this.
Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
So many pages.
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair for my Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, 'cause we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncarved fur? Duracell feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Duracalls. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry in those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
And what do you have for sale?
I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me.
Well, now I can get a
I'll
potion
not mind
again.
seeing you here again. Consider
Actually
yourself
use it
welcome.
correctly.
Revelio.
We'll do the Sebastian quest probably after the classes. Okay, and we'll save
Thank
here
you
this
again for
time.
delivering those potions to Madame Lowing.
Remember to do that.
A lot of time and trouble. A wise decision. Thank you.
Under brew. Okay, yep, that's what we got. Now we get to look for enemies again. Okay.
I'll make you wish you were back at...
Why is manual saving not available right now? Come on. Still not available. Are you freaking serious? You don't have any enemies on the map and the radar.
Knew you were still hanging about.
Potato! Stupid! Yes! Confringo!
Gotta return to him. Okay, does it inside too, apparently. See. Come on, really? That's not right.
There was something else too. A dash of powder.
Revelio's
Bean, I think.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would once again to practice here in the classroom. For your sake, it's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
See what we gotta do in the quest now. So... you know, let's go ahead and kill some time.
Wonder who lives here.
Who's that guy? all the way around this.
You should never have come here.
Be exploring all this and more after the story as well. Always 100% everything on playthrough here on YouTube. Let's grab that. No, I guess we're gonna be one at the Feldcroft. Okay, said that right?
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant. If you see dear Anne Sallow, please do give her my best.
You made it.
Yeah, I've been here before you, bud.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Humans.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about
Revelia.
Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
Revelio.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Revelio.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Wait, gonna have me follow you? Here we go.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Spell set here.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Dead whistle in my book. I won't rest until you're dead. I will make you pay.
Did we just take his crossbow? Alright.
I don't
Window.
You've made your last mistake. You're really not very good at this, are you?
Confringo.
Get away! One less human to worry about.
Confringo. Glacier. Confringo.
I won't rest. How nice of you to stop by.
Potato. Stop it. Confringo.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for.
Reparo.
Mine? There you go.
Revelio.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Incendio!
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio.
Get out of my way.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Revelio! Repulso! Finger! Glacius! Revelio! Glacius! Incendio! Finger!
I guess can't get there that way.
Revelio!
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something
there. Why did it twice? And
worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply
Lumos.
strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Lumos.
Revelio. Glacius.
Lumos. journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange,
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note?
Yeah, like an entire map.
Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Only. I'm going to do a save here and take a quick break. Should be less than 5 minutes. But, yeah, just take a quick break right now. Alright, we're back. See what quest we gotta do now? Well, let's go ahead and do this one.
Revelio.
Page back there. Where are you, Paige?
Revelio.
There's one up there, I think. Tough, I think.
Glad you came.
I wonder where they go.
You're not who you speak to.
Folks still talk about you
There you
taking
are.
down that troll in the...
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something.
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband, Aidan, was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
I actually do have a true flame right there. It's nice.
Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Revelio.
Bardolph Beaumont should have
I'm just
returned
going to
by
take what's in
now.
here because people don't care
Had
about
by
leaving
dark
things in.
wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Serona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Serona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Spruttle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Spruttle mentioned.
Revelio.
Better have a look around. See about the hawk clumps.
Okay.
Letters.
Incendio. Revelio.
No, first, I thought you did.
Getting there. Just a few more hawk clumps to harvest.
Revelio. Revelio. Here. Revelio.
Oh, come on.
Incendio. Revelio.
Almost there. One more hawk clump to harvest. That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Spruttle should be pleased. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Incendio. Repulsor. Glacius. Incendio.
One less foul hulking brute.
Revelio.
for no reason.
Revelio. Revelio.
This must be Sirona's box of letters.
So you can check on something here real quick. Do a package. Alright, I'm gonna see 1 minute here.
I think that's everything.
Alright, so let's just go ahead and finish this.
Sirona will be glad to have this back. I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these Horklumps. This looks intriguing.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a...
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some Horklumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
I wish I had the courage to go into the forest.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horklumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
take a quick break here. Got a package in the mail I need to get. Just be a few minutes. All right. Just want to get the package before it starts raining because of a pretty big storm coming in next hour. So I think.
Beetle the Bard is a bit... hearted for my taste.
You certainly sound like you having a...
What is what's trackiness do?
If we were simply taught antidotes to common poison, we might...
I adore playing with you.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
And it's still nighttime. There we go.
Past the river. Could this be Mr. Oakes's campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
Was that just... I won't rest.
Now, to find out what happened here.
Revelio.
Mr. Oakes's trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
Revelio. Ha! Revelio.
Nope, I'm not doing that. Looks like there's spiders in there. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now, to find the crooked tree.
Revelio.
A crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here.
I'm sure it'll be harder to kill it.
Capulso. Places. Incendio. Protego.
And the crumbling tower. The spot on the map should be directly south of here.
No?
If only I could get my hands on
No, I think he actually is in there. Alright, nothing on our radar there.
Refresh.
Revelio.
Spell set here.
I don't know. I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Afraid to fight?
You would attack it in that direction.
Potato. Stupefy. Incendio.
Little moon cow. I've been fighting since before you were born.
A ladder. That's what I need.
Revelio.
your death. What? Aha! There you are!
Revelio.
Huh? Who is it?
This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets.
Been on patrol so long, I'm hearing things.
This is the spot. I'd best have my wits about me. Revelio.
I will make it. Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my...
What will we find in here?
Revelio.
I'm gonna save right now.
Revelio.
Yes, I know I have. Enjoy suffering, do you?
All the ways to
You won't get away with that.
Incendio.
not get up there? Okay, I guess we can't get up there.
Revelio.
There's somebody else still back here. Where are you? It's showing like right in front of... Oh, right there.
It looks as though
You can't hit
Adelaide's
him.
instincts were spot on.
Revelio.
A human's word isn't worth that. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised.
I won't rest. Bury you in the deepest spot.
boiler door. How to open it?
I shall avenge your
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
What's down
Revelio.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes's wand. Where could it be?
Excuse me.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
It was say more at it here.
Incendio.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
I don't think you know. This is almost too easy. I will make you. You look tired.
Incendio.
Not quite.
Incendio.
That was meant for me.
Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio.
Right there.
Revelio.
This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please. My wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
Revelio.
Remember how to get out of here. Second here.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
You actually go back to Hogsmeade to get the recipes for those, and then check our gear here while we're at it. $42, $41 with a trait. I'll keep the trait one. I got lots.
Practices of the dark arts should stick to fighting amongst themselves, if you ask me.
Revelio.
You have so many cats, lady.
Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
Oh shoot, I didn't mean to sell those. No. That 200 must be okay. And that was the one that doesn't have the trait, so we'll sell that.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue power.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Question station, not a drawing table. Did I... Where's my fluxweed? I thought I bought fluxweed there. Oh, hang on here.
Revelio.
So, there we go. Locked. Alright, well, since those are locked, I think I will... See, we are at 2 hours, so I think that'll be it for the day today. Maybe come back and do something, another game later this evening on Twitch or YouTube. Don't know which one yet. Do one or the other. I think that'll be it for us today for Hogwarts. So have a good night.